think we found Ben's job. He can just hold bits of wood on pieces of door.
Permanently.
He can run alongside the train.
We've got to not have as many coaches because I'm going to be overworked holding all the bits onto every one of them as they come into the platform.
That looks good.
You've lost your legs.
And I've got a bit of a vice sticking into my back, and it's actually quite therapeutic.
What, another arty shot?
Painted it. Over the last few weeks, we've been trying to build up the finish on the carriage side. The idea is rather than having sort of strokes and bits of grain you can see everywhere, you want the carriage side to sort of have a glass-like finish. It's never going to be quite perfect, but that's the kind of finish we're aiming for. So after we filled it and stopped it, all the panels have been rubbed down with sort of 180 grit, or starting out with 80 grit, then down to 180. And then gradually, as we put another layer of filler or another layer of undercoat on it, start out with grey undercoat, we can increase the grade of sanding that we're using. So now we're down to sort of 240, in other places 300 grit. And it's had 2 coats of grey undercoat, pale grey, then it's had a coat of madder undercoat, just to kind of give us that background base to it. And there's a coat of pink undercoat on it, which is what you really want to start building the depth of colour for when you're putting madder top coat on. So this is the second coat, pink undercoat, a rub down to get rid of any brush marks. And then we shall carry on and get another madder undercoat and then a layer of madder gloss before we put the beading on. Part of the windows is a fair bit of work, so we've painted inside the window frames for the drop lights, partly so you don't see any marks when the drop lights come down. But these are the original Stones ventilators, which are a glass revolving ventilator. It's a brass frame with little fins that kind of rotate around, and if you're inside the carriage you can remove this little window cover and then just flip that open in order to gain ventilation for direction of travel that you're going in. And these have been refitted. We had to track down the screws from Berry to try and get hold of the right size, because if they were too long they'd go through into the panelling. So we managed to buy 500 of the correct pattern of screws, which was a bit of a palaver. And these have all been cleaned and repaired as necessary and then remounted into the original framing, so we can, when we put the beading on, we can push the beading up to the sides and make a nice tight junction.